Well, good morning, friends. Coach Sarah here. Welcome to Simply Cookin with Coach Sarah. I am so excited to work with you guys today making the Faker Tot Casserole. Okay, so my question yesterday, I'm dropping things. My question yesterday was, is it a hot dish or is it a casserole? Hot dish or casserole? And is that a Minnesota thing to say hot dish? I'm not native from Minnesota, but I've lived here for 16 years. And so hot dish was a new term to me when I moved here, but I'm not sure. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So you had time to think about it. If you saw my live yesterday, I asked you guys. So what can they do if they're watching from YouTube?
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos.
That's right. And if you're not in my Simply Cookin group on Facebook, then hop on over and join us live each week where we bake up something new. So my client challenged me to make a hot dish. And so this is for you, Kelly, because I love you. And she did all my challenges. In our group, we did the instant cheese sauce, which she called the orange blob, and I thought that was hilarious. And she made the earth milk sip, and she called that the green monster. And I just love her for doing that. So I am doing this for you, my friend. So we have fun doing challenges in our group that we love to give prizes and awards to our members, and it's just really fun. It's really fun. So there's still room in our group if you want to join us. How do I always bop you in the head? Getting good at it. Good morning, Stacy, Allison, Pam. Who else is here? Good morning. Good morning. I hope you guys are well. Okay, so Faker Tot, if you're following along, Faker Tot Casserole is on page 147 in the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. You're going to want to preheat your oven to 400. So I'm going to give you some of my shortcuts. Of course. I've never eaten this. I'm going to eat it live here for you guys. So you're going to get my first reaction on how I feel about it. First, I'm going to cook my ground beef. So I just have 1 pound of ground beef thawed, and I'm going to put it in my steamer because I can cook it the fastest in my steamer. You can cook this up on your stove if you don't have one of these. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. Now, I did this earlier, and it was actually really much quicker than I thought. So, oh, you know what? I forgot. I got to use this other lid. Here's a tip. If you guys have these steamers, I did a half. Oh, by the way, I'm doing a half batch. Let me tell you why. This is another tip for you guys. If you're trying a new recipe and you're not sure if you're going to like it or not, make a half batch. So then you're not like fully committed and you're like, oh, I'm going to have this hot dish for a month and no one wants to eat it. So just make a half batch and try it. Even quarter it. If it's just like a couple of you, quarter it. So, and then you can, if you're a homeschool mama, you can teach your kids the math on how to, double and cut it in half. So see, you killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You're welcome for that tip. Okay, so I'm having this. So if you're following along, this is a half recipe because I already cooked the other half for you guys, so I can eat it in front of you. So I'm going to put I forgot, I got to grab another plate. Okay, I'm going to put my steamer on my plate. That's just to keep it sturdy because these get a little wobbly when they get hot. We're just going to cook that for 4 minutes, and then I'm going to check it. I cooked it for 5. Maybe I did cook it for 4. I think I cooked it for 4 last time, and it was like a little long, but we'll see. Good morning, Jerry, Heather, hi, Sarah. Hey, Tabitha. Okay, so I was going to tell you guys another thought. Let me tell you in a second, because I want to get started on the sauce. So you just need a saucepan. I'm going to throw everything in here, then we're going to warm it up over there. Yeah. We're going to do it. Another thing is this is very, very much a heavy S, and I haven't made a lot of heavy S. Well, I do and I don't. I go in and out of making them because I know I'm in a new season where I need to not have heavy S all the time. But my family can eat it all the time. My kids can eat it. They can eat crossovers. They're loving it. Okay, so I just did butter and some cream cheese. I'm literally just going to put all this together because, of course, some cream. So this is some cream. This is the cream. Are you guys finding cream again? It's like hit or miss with finding cream. Oh, okay, so I bought this beef stock. I'm just gonna give you guys a little disclaimer. I bought this one. It's an organic one from Costco. I bought it from Costco. So if you read the ingredients, everything's good until you get to way down. Let's see, less than 2% of the following. Okay, pepper extract, rosemary extract, organic sugar, sea salt, smoke flavor. All right, so I usually don't like to buy stuff that has it in the ingredients, but this is 1 gram per 1 cup. And this is what they had. This is what I could find. So given that, does this make me less of a Trim Healthy Mama if I use this? Absolutely not. I'm still a Trim Healthy Mama, even if I use this and it has 1 gram of sugar, okay? So also, the entire recipe has like a cup. Am I worried about this? No, I'm not worried about it. So sometimes you gotta like really think this through. Is it really worth it? And a lot of meats are cured with sugar, so that's something else to know. And this is beef stock. Am I gonna keep trying to find a cleaner one? You know I am, absolutely. But this is what I got. Okay, so I'm adding that in. You could see it was even less than a cup for a half batch. Okay, so what else do we need? I gotta make sure I add everything. Oh, I put it over here. So some garlic. And you know me, I'm not measuring, so we're gonna see what I ended up creating over here. I don't know. I could have created a hot mess instead of a hot dish. I'm not sure. Come on, that was funny. Somebody's shaking their head. Yes, we're good friends then. We're friends. Okay, so I feel like I'm forgetting something in this. Oh, a little pepper. That sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna warm this up. Get this going. We're gonna get this bad boy going. So, then I just shredded up some cheese. Oh, I don't like when my lighting gets weird. There it is, cheese. Okay, so we have cheese. It likes to compensate the lighting. So funny. Okay. You guys have any questions so far? We haven't fun yet. What are we making? We are making, if it's Kelly, we are making Hotdish. And if it's anyone else in the world, I believe it's casserole. Oh, I was gonna tell you guys, I did the Google it. I Googled it. Oh, do you wanna, okay, I got it, this is my daughter's iPad. Okay, this is from tablespoon.com. You can look it up yourself. It said this person had went to Minnesota. Oh, and then wrote a whole article on it. The difference between a hot dish and a casserole. Okay, I gotta pull out my meat. Then we'll keep talking about hot dish or casserole. Hot dish or casserole. So here we go. Oh yes, you guys see this? Oh, I've got my magic scepter. This is my magic kitchen scepter that makes me really powerful in the kitchen. You guys all need one. So you can just, you know, every queen of the kitchen needs her scepter. My daughter's looking at me like, what are you talking about, Mom? I'm just having fun. Okay. So, we're gonna mix that in. Can you guys see? So it's not done. It's not quite done, but it's close. So I'm gonna add it, I'm gonna go ahead and add in some onion now. And I'm gonna do a little bit more salt. Oh, I noticed something on the recipe. It has salt listed twice, so I'm just doubling. I'm just putting the salt. I like salt. Good morning, Linda. How are you? Okay, so I'm gonna add the salt, and I'm gonna just add a little pepper to this. And yeah, we'll just stir that in there. Okay, let's cook this for a couple more minutes. Then I think it should be done. Now, if you're making the full recipe, you are gonna wanna put it in a 9x13 pan. Otherwise, if you're having the recipe because you're gonna try it like I am, you can use your steamer. I'm gonna use my steamer, or I did put the other one in a glass pan because I'm literally using all my steamers and I don't have 40 steamers. So apparently I need one more. I just need one more steamer. So I'm gonna put it in here. These are oven safe. This silicone is oven safe up to 450, and we're actually cooking it at 400, so we should be good. So in the bottom, we are going to put, also took a shortcut. I just had cauliflower, Costco. So I'm just dumping my cauliflower rice in. So So I didn't have florets. That's what it actually called for, was florets. You need one of the steamers? Yes, you need one, Dana. You do. Okay. Now, that's it. So that I put in. What am I forgetting to do? We got to check our sauce back here. I'm doing all the things. Okay. Nope. I'm going to do this. Can you guys see? Can you see me back here? Okay. We're doing good. I'm just trying to break up this cream cheese. It gets a little clumpy. Because then we're going to whisk in some Bluekie. Oh, I got to turn this down a little bit. I get a little excited. And then I burn things. No, I don't. I don't burn things ever, right, guys? Oh, what did we burn last week? Did we burn something last week? That was 2 weeks ago. We burnt butter.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. It's a kitchen disasters. But you got to do stuff and you got to try stuff. Otherwise, you don't know. Okay, let's check our meat. So I was going to tell you guys something else about the steamer, but I forgot. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. I hope. Oh, I know what it was. I want to tell you before I forget. Yes, I got to tell them about the casserole too. She got to remind me because my thoughts are all over the place. I did not sleep well last night, you guys. I was like up till 2 in the morning because I just couldn't sleep. You guys ever have those nights? I just couldn't sleep. Okay, so I think because I added the onion, it's not quite cooked. So I cooked this. You know what? I think I would add the onion after. Live and learn. That's fine. So when these steamers heat up, before I forget to tell you, when these steamers heat up, they expand from heat. So that's why I didn't use the other lid. I had already used it and it was expanded. So I just grabbed my other one. They don't take long to cool off, but I had just used it. So it was already in the expanded form. Now I feel like we're learning math. Expanded form of math?
Why were you doing this?
Oh, that's quotes.
Yeah, I know.
Air quotes. You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't get why
We're learning all kinds of things. Oh, thank you, Dina. That's so sweet. Okay, what else am I forgetting to do?
This.
I think I'm going to add our mushrooms now. So I chopped up some mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, you don't have to add it, but I don't think you're going to know. You could even chop them up super, super fine, like in Hack Your Beef. So, let's see. Yeah, this is good. Okay, I'm just putting my mushrooms in. And we're letting that go. Now, I think I'll go ahead and start adding the Bluekie. So, this is the Bluekie. I'm just going to put just a little bit in. I'm going to whisk it in. I have my baby whisk because it's so cute and makes me happy. Everybody needs a baby whisk. So you just have to have fun in the kitchen. Okay, so we're just going to whisk in a little bit. Let's see. I'm feeling good. That feels good. That's good. Okay. Da-da. It's looking good. Okay. I got to let it thicken up a little bit. So we'll let that thicken up. Okay. Now let's check this out. Are you
so white?
I know, it keeps going in and out. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Okay, let's see. Oh, the full moon. Is that what it was, Tabitha? Oh, should have known.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Okay, this looks good. This is done now. So now our beef is done. You can drain off the extra fat if you want to. I'm honestly not really worried about it. I buy grass-fed beef, and so I'm just not worried about it. So I am going to pour this directly on top of my cauliflower rice. I can think. That looks good. So see? There you go. Doesn't that look awesome? Now we're just waiting for our sauce.
Now everything can do.
And oh, you want me to tell them? She's reminding me. Okay, so Hotdish. So it says Hotdish. This is another thing I learned. Is one word, which I did not know that. I feel like I should know these things. I've been here for 16 years. I don't know, you guys.
You have?
Oh yeah, 16 years. Can you believe that? Is that right? Yeah, I think it's 16 years. I feel like no, it is 16 years because I moved to Minnesota when my son was 6 weeks old. So, and he's turning 16 May 3rd. So there you go. It'll be 16 years this summer. Okay, now that we've determined that, she loves to like make sure it's right. I have to give you guys the exact details. So you guys get that right with your kids. Okay, so hot dish. All right, this is from Urban Dictionary. It says that it is a one dish meal that has a cream of something soup, vegetables that are usually from a can, some starchy like noodles or potatoes, and a meat. Okay. The most common, which this is true, after living here for so long, this is true, is tater tot hot dish. Hence why I'm making Faker Tot Casserole, but we're calling it hot dish today for you, Kelly. Faker Tot hot dish is what we're making here because we're in Minnesota, so we're making that. And it says that the difference between a casserole, this is interesting. It says it's similar to a hot dish. It usually has a condensed soup, a starch. It's cooked in the oven in a shallow baking dish. And it may or may not have meat. So it could be only vegetables. Is that true for you guys? I don't know. I thought that was really interesting. But it says if you're Minnesotan, you better use the term hot dish. So I better start calling it the hot dish, I guess, all the time. Okay, so I had told Kelly that I had never really had a hot dish, which is really not true because I've had casseroles all the time. So depending on if you count them the same or different will be the determining factor if I've had one or not. I've had a million casseroles, so I've already done this. But I really haven't had a tater tot hot dish, and let me tell you why. So after you have a baby in Minnesota, one of the number one things people bring you is the tater tot hot dish. And I've had several delivered to me, and my kids enjoyed them thoroughly. But let me tell you why I did not eat them. So the very first one I got, and if you're one of my friends who brought me a tater tot hot dish, I love you. And it wasn't you it wasn't your dish. It wasn't yours. Okay, so this is what happened. I had cut one and I was gonna eat it. This was before Turn Mouthy Mama. And I think it was after my daughter Lily. So anyways, I went to cut it and I pull out my slice and I literally, I'm going to take the first bite and I look down and there is like a wad of something. And I'm like, what is that? What is this? And I like pull it out and it wasn't like one long hair. It was like a clump of hair. And then I was like, oh, it's cat hair. It's cat hair. Like it was a lot. It was a lot of cat hair. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't, so from then on, I'm like stirring it around. I'm like, I can't. So it kind of like, have you ever had that experience where it ruins you? Oh, let me do this really quick. Remind me not to burn this. So have you ever had that happen to you where you've tried something or about to bite into something and there's something that shouldn't be there and that's it? Like, you're done. So this is me being brave because although it's not the same, so I'm fine. But I think of the tater tot hot dish experience I had and I don't really want to relive it. It was very vivid in my mind. So I don't know. Have you guys had those kinds of experiences? So now this, I feel really like this is set up enough.
Yeah, but Mom, that can't happen because we don't have a cat.
Yeah, that's right. My husband's actually allergic to cats. Oh, honey, I'm going to come over there. Actually, I feel like the handle got a little hot. I'm going to do this. Okay. So my husband's allergic to cats, so we actually don't have a cat, but we do have a dog, and my parents have a dog here. So we have 2 dogs in the house. Can you guys see this? So we are just going to pour this sauce over top. This is really, oh, I'm losing my grip. There we go. Then after we do this.
Are you going to spread it around or like?
You had oh, Peggy. You win. She had a moth in her bun at McDonald's. Oh, that's nasty. Yuck. I have another story that traumatized me. You guys want to hear it? You don't get a choice, I guess. Okay, so all you do is add cheese on top. Whoa. Then into the oven this is going to go. And you have to cover it with tin foil, or if you have your steamer, you can just put your lid on because there's vents on it. So then you don't have to, you actually don't need to use your tin foil. You can just do this. So, ta-da. Oh, did I show you it like that? Doesn't that look good? Okay. So this, again, even for the oven, I'm going to put it on a small cookie sheet so that I can pull it out and it's not floppy. So this will keep it nice and sturdy.
It's not on.
What? It's not? No, it is.
Not.
No, it's good.
It keeps going.
No, it's okay. It's perfect. All right, so we're going to throw this in the oven. So if you're doing this with me, you could do that now. All right, will you set the timer for 25 minutes? That would be awesome. Okay, so I have the finished one to show you guys. And yes, I'm going to get to my other story too. Do you guys know, if you're from Colorado, have you ever been to Bojo's Pizza? So again, I was probably 16 when this happened. I was 16, we went to Bojo's as a family. I got my pizza. I bit in, okay, so their pizza was super cool because you ate the actual pizza part, but the crust was like this big around. So what they did for dessert was you would eat the crust, which you guys could do this with Glenda Groff's sourdough pizza. You could still do this. Although I'm trying to think what I would use instead of honey. Anyways, you drizzle honey on the top of it. So you'd need to maybe come up with a modification because, yeah, I probably wouldn't use honey. So anyways, drizzle the top, and so you had your pizza slice plus your dessert together, and then you would eat the crust as your dessert. So I'd eat my pizza. It was great. We're having a great time. And I go to eat my crust. I literally bite into it. And I go like this. And I'm like, you know, because I'm like, what? Something's in there. And I look. It was a dirty dish rag from their kitchen. Like, I'm talking dirty, like black. And I'm like, oh. So anyways,
In pizza?
it was in the pizza. Obviously it was an accident. The only thing that upset me the most was when we showed them, they swiftly took it away, and then they only offered us 50% off. I have not been back there since. So I'm tainted for life. I don't know. And they had the best pizza, they did, but nope, that experience was not good. Not good. Okay, let's eat this. Let's eat this.
Crust.
All right, Kelly. I'm eating this for you. I need a spatula.
I don't get how would they get around.
I'm killing you, Joyce. I hope not too much. Okay, did you guys see this finished product? I feel like, am I just getting ahead of myself? So here we go. You can see I cooked it in my glass pan. So it's a 9x13. Smooth you out. Okay, a 9x13 pan. Or if you do half, you could just do a square. This is an 8x8. So let's see, how does this look? Oh, it looks good. This looks really good. Doesn't that look good? Okay, I'm gonna try this. Now, what could you serve this with? I was thinking about a nice salad, or you could serve it with Quickles or something like that. All right, Kelly, here we go. For you, sister friend, the Fakertot Hotdish today it is. Fakertot Hotdish. Okay. I don't know. Is it still hot? Nope, it's good. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I did because I like it. I kept the same amount of salt and pepper and garlic powder. So essentially I doubled it for the seasonings. I really like salt though. I like salty things. So if you don't like salt, I would just stick to what they suggest. It's really good, you guys. And indeed, it tastes like a very good hot dish. Yes. All right, Kelly, I did it. I was brave and made it. Okay. You guys have any questions? Any questions? That's it. I feel like we did all the things here. Was I going to tell you guys something else? Nope. I don't think so. So, okay, guys. I hope that was fun. I have some really fun surprises coming for you guys next week because I love you guys. So get ready for that. I look forward to seeing you. But the surprise is before I see you on Thursday. So you'll have to just get excited. And if you're not in my Simply Cookin group, you can hop on over to Facebook, join my Simply Cookin group. And if you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. All right, guys, let's see. Am I tasting the cauliflower in it? Because my husband won't eat it if he knows. Oh, I mean, I'm not tasting the cauliflower in it, Sherry, but I have a very picky husband. So I don't, you know what? Make a half batch. Make a half batch. Don't tell him and try it. I don't know. It's so tricky. If my husband watches this, he's not going to eat it. You know why? Mushrooms. Honey, don't watch this video. He watches all my stuff. He's such a big fan. He's so sweet. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay. Bye, guys.